What's good, guys? It's your boy Brad, back to you with another video here in the RPO BMX lab. As you can see, I have my gloves tonight and my old school wheel truer. I'm not going to be truing wheels, but we are going to go review some wheels that I got here in the shop. Don't want to be leaving paw prints all over it. Not going to lie to you guys. I had a scale. It ran out of batteries mid-vid last time, so that was pretty frustrating. So I'm going to try to get through this. I'm going to show you guys the wheels, give you some price points, and I'll kind of give you an average of the weight, but I'll do another video that really goes into an analysis of it once I get those AAA batteries. But starting off, street rim, Primo VSXL Plus. One of the nicer rims, goes for around $220. And this one is a left-hand drive. It is a Balance XL cassette hub laced to the Primo VSXL Plus rim. The plus means that the rim is going to be welded instead of just pinned. And I will show you that on another wheel. That sounds pretty good. Comes out of the box like that. They lace it up for you. Very nice set of wheels. I have this set currently on, this one is whatever the Primo site has it, I think 220. I just do whatever they do, and sometimes goes for less. This is another wheel very similar. However, we built this here, RPO, and I had my mechanic, who chooses to remain anonymous, but he's sick with wheels, build this sucker up. It's another left-hand drive. It is a turquoise Balance XL cassette hub. Full guards, nine tooth. And it does have the XL is because there is XL sealed bearings in there, as well as this bolt is a 19 millimeter, not a 17. It's not super convenient. So the next version, I think they just went back to just the Balance. I'm not sure if you can still get these or not, but this is a left-hand drive. And I forgot to say, these guys weigh in very similar. This one's actually a little lighter, maybe because different spokes or nipples, but they weigh in just a little over 3 pounds. This one's a little over, and it was like, I'm not even going to try to say the grams. I think it was like 1,282, but that's how that guy comes. And it comes as a set with the VSXL rim, which is just the pinned rim. Pinned, as I said I was going to show you earlier. Usually directly across from the valve cap, you will find where the rim connects, and it gets pinned in there. And when they have a welded rim, which a lot of the rims are welded, they put a small weld around this, and it will increase the tensile strength a little bit, I think, and double the price. But here we have the N4FL turquoise hub, alloy guards from the V1. N4FL, the V2 had nylon guards with an aluminum cone. I thought the alloy ones were much nicer. And we're going to go to another Primo VSXL build, or this is actually a Stranger hub. This is a Stranger ballast hub. I'm sorry, maybe I'll take the guards off for the next video. But left-hand drive, laced to a VSXL rim. And I have the matching oil slick. The Trippy Dip is specific to Stranger, and Stranger is a sister company to Primo. Stranger makes frames and parts. Primo just makes the parts. As you can see, it has a different sound to it, depending on the metals they use and how many pawls there are, which I think there are 3 in this and that, but there may be 4. Like I said, I'll do an analysis, but for now, I'm just kind of showing you the wheels we have available and kind of like their price points. Again, weigh in about 3 pounds, 38 millimeter wide rim. I think 38 millimeters is wide enough, but we're going to go to one that's 40. This is the Federal Stance rim, and this is an audio cassette hub by United. that is laced up to the Federal stance again here at the shop. Although it looks XL, still 17 millimeter. It has the 4 guards, 9 tooth. They're all 9 tooth guys. I would say if it was different. And there's little changes, subtle changes from wheel to wheel. This is a left-hand drive 9 tooth also, but this hub is gloss. It's not matte, and it has like a very nice clear. The rim, I couldn't find another one. I'm going to be looking for a matching, but I did end up finding a matching blue, trans blue profile, clear blue profile hub that matches pretty well to go with the Federal stance rim as a combo. In the off chance, you want to run them together, but can't find the clear blue. See how this guy sounds? Yeah, that's why that one's called the audio cassette. So, and I have this now. This one was a little heavier than the VSXL. This was about 3 pounds, 10 ounces, I want to say, or 12 ounces. Remember, don't take my word for it on the weight, because the scale died mid-vid on me, mid-video. All right, moving on. Moving on to a right-hand drive for once. This is a Demolition Whistler Light Hub Lace 2, a Primo VS rim. This rim is a welded rim. You can see it's polished. It has the Primo insignias here and the VS, and directly across we can, let's see where this weld is. Man, they did a really nice job finishing this. I can barely see it. I know where it is just by the flick of the light on it, but really nice job. It's kind of like looking at a dollar bill. You can just see it, the fade of it right there where it's welded. They sometimes they weld it and they don't sand it or smooth it, but this one's nice and welded and smooth, and it's a really, really nice color, definitely. So it's also another cool thing about this wheel. It has the axis bolts that come with it. These bolts have the little Primo Demolition AXA design on them. Those things always sell out so fast, man. I try to get them, and then I get them, they go, and then I get more, and they go, and then I can't get more because they run out. So good to grab them while you can. And right-hand drive. A little more of a ratchet sound. I believe the Whistler Light has one less pawl than the Whistler. Ignore that. It's an okay sound. I wanted to get the Whistlers, but they were out of stock as well, because Demolition makes some of the baddest shit. So, I mean, I understand it. So I did go with the Whistler Light, but I don't sound a whistle. It'd be like a lighter whistle sound. It's spelled L-I-T-E. All right, and if you do want to get that one and grab a matching front, I do have it with a Total Tech hub, also gloss black, and about to get some guards for this too, which are pretty sick. Yeah, they're like alloy guards. They're really nice. This hub is fire right here. Comes with like a aluminum washer that has extra grooves on it, and also built here. It's a beautiful wheel. Okay, moving on. And what are those running? Oh, the set of those, they are running at $425, which is, man, you all know BMX is in a decline. We are building back up, but stay strong, guys. Prices are going to drop. Now's when you want to pick stuff up, because it's the lowest I've had stuff ever. Now let's get some pre-owned. I have a set of, this is an Odyssey Hazard Light V4 hub with the alloy guard. It's also very tough to find. The rim is a Primo 7005 series rim. What does that mean? 7005 aluminum is a stronger tensile strength for aluminum. You have 6061 aluminum. There's a bunch of them in the middle, 6069. I'll show you guys in a little bit. But this one here happens to be 7005. So these are the Balance 7 series rims by Primo. These are a restored rim. I had them refurbished and powder coated bronze chrome. I have tried them on a bike with brakes and they do work. I also had the guard painted bronze chrome with them. This is a right-hand drive, so we're going to flip it. That has a different sound to it. It's a little lower, little bassier, more bass to it. I like it. And yeah, that has a matching front around here. And I think the front is, yes, it's right here. It matches. Where are you going? Stay. Hub matching, like when I say matching front hub, it has a gloss black hub. This is actually a United Supreme front hub. Pretty standard sealed hub, dual hub guards, same rim, powder coated by my guy Kurt, and trued by, he shall remain anonymous. But yeah, this is another beautiful set of wheels here, and it really looks really nice in the sun. So let's get on to the last wheel that I have here. And I'm also, if you guys stuck with me this long, I'm going to be telling you guys a little bit of information about the next giveaway, because we are almost at the 7th person for this one. So I probably should have said that in the beginning, but I didn't. This is another one of the Stranger Trippy Dip ballast hubs. Now this is kind of like a sample wheel we were trying, because I was able to grab some titanium titanium axles from Primo, and these are adapted titanium. The Primo axle works with the basic Stranger ballast hub, which is kind of a more simpler hub, as you could say, and very light, along with this rim, which is a tubeless compatible rim, the Alienation Felon rim. It's a 6069 aluminum, which all these wheels are double walled, so that's a given. 6069 is just a little stronger, and they'll call it like a drilled aluminum. And I'm not quite sure what drilled is. I'll check that out, but let's just listen to this guy. Left-hand drive, 9 tooths, Stranger ballast hub to Alienation Felon. And that's a pre-owned one. Definitely softer. I know this one doesn't get much louder than this, but I remember weighing it in, and it weighs in under 2 pounds, built like this. So I think it's at like 1.9. So this is easily the lightest wheel that I have here. And I wanted to talk real quick about the spokes. That one I have now with the titanium 190. So that's pretty crazy, super light. And as I was saying, I'm going to talk about Primo tenderizers. We are at 6th person. My boy Brian was number 6, and number 7 is up next if you waited this long. Also, if you do happen to pick up a set of these tires here, I am going to send you a free, terrible. I got a set of V-Monster tires here. These are the Hobie Doan Primo HD. For those who wonder what the difference between the V-Monster and the Primo V-Monster HD. HD stands for Hobie Doan in some cases on Primo stuff. Other times it does not. And what this EPS protection is, they have an actual extra strip, I believe, to help stop flats. And I remember saying to myself, well, since it has something extra, it's probably going to be heavier than the V-Monster, but I waited, and it's actually lighter than the V-Monster, than the basic V-Monster tire. Has pretty cool hot stamp here, super fat. I'd say I rode it. I said it's got about a good 20 miles on them, but still a ton of tread left, and I'm probably one of the coolest tires out there. So yeah, you guys grab a set of these. I'll send this with you. So it's got to be two wheels. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now. Sorry I didn't have all the weights for it. If you do want to get weights, you want me to do like an update, you want more information on some of the wheels and stuff, because I'm really trying to work with people, because wheels I know are expensive. They're really hard to get. So you know, especially building your own, you got to find someone to lace them and stuff. And you know, all these wheels, I just consider the lacing free, and the prices don't even reflect, you know, the full totals of just the parts. So do my best to you know, help to work with the market. It's tough. So thank you guys for your support, and I appreciate your watching. Let me know what you want to see next. I'll be back, or I'll come up with something stupid myself.